Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. How you doing? Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, if you're new to the channel and you could hit that subscribe button, that would be a big help to me. I'm trying to build the channel up, so I'd appreciate that. But thanks for your time. I'm glad you're here. Let's talk a little bit of women's boxing then, okay? Because Katie Taylor, the pride of Ireland, she takes on a Kazakhstan opponent. I think it's her mandatory contender, and the lady's name is FIRUZA Sharipova, again from Kazakhstan. Katie, this is for her undisputed lightweight title. She holds all the belts. Katie is 35 now, and FIRUZA, I think, is, let me think now, is it 9 years younger, 6 years younger? I'm not exactly sure, but she's much the younger woman. We all know about Katie Taylor, Olympic champion, undisputed professional champ. Do we know anything about FIRUZA Sharipova? Well, I follow women's boxing. I'd seen her fight once before, which was an 8-round decision over a very game but limited female, whose name escapes me. I had to go to BoxRec to look at the rest of her record, and there's no one on it. And I follow women's boxing. I don't recognise any of these names, really. She's entirely untested. She's got 14 wins and 1 defeat. The defeat, interestingly, was against another debutant. That was in her first ever fight professionally. But as a woman who's sort of 8-9 years younger, I suppose you could argue that she's reaching her prime. And it is possible, as it is with any untested fighter, that she may have many more gears she just hasn't used. She can go up many levels, do a George Kambosos. But I have to say, the one fight I did see of hers, I wasn't overly impressed. The one thing I will say about FIRUZA is that no one's mistaken her for Borat. You know, she's from Kazakhstan, but this is a very attractive young woman, and I wouldn't like to see those looks ruined. But that's just that's just me talking from a male point of view. If only I was 25 years younger, I could admire her from afar and get nowhere. Anyway, let's get back to the boxing. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any evidence that she could give Katie trouble. But I have to say that in recent fights, Katie Taylor has not looked as dominant as she perhaps has done in the past. I think the two Delphine Persoon fights, the first of which she definitely lost, and the second of which could have gone either way, I think those took a lot out of her. Plus that she's got this extensive amateur background. She's been in some tough fights. The Natasha Jonas professional contest, I mean, she beat her in the amateurs, but the professional contest, I thought she edged that, but only by a couple of points. I think Natasha did well in that fight, and I just get the feeling Katie's reaching the last stage of her career, and I just think that I might stop short of saying she's there for the taking, because it's got to be a good fighter who's going to beat her, who's going to take those titles. But I haven't seen anything with FIRUZA Sharipova to suggest it's going to be her. Not in the ring. However, outside the ring, her interview, she does come across as very confident, very calculating, very relaxed. And there was one interview she gave. She doesn't speak English, so it has to be translated. I think it was on Matchroom Boxing's YouTube channel, where she ended the interview by saying, I just want to thank my team, you know, they stood by me and blah, blah, blah. And she's actually got quite emotional, got a bit tearful. So this lady has some passion in her, and she's got some self-belief. And if Katie is there for the taking, maybe Sharipova could do what Leon Spinks did to Ali in the first fight, and just fight the fight of her life, and Katie slipped a bit, and so they meet in the middle, and it's feasible that Sharipova could win a decision. I don't say that with any great confidence, and I would pick Katie to beat her on points. That would be my prediction, but I think Katie's coming to the final stages of her career. So yeah, I'll go with Katie Taylor on points. But I'd like to see more of Miss Sharipova, inside or outside the ring. And I hope it's a good fight. I hope she does have those levels that she can move up and really make a fight of it and make a name for herself. You know, really give Katie a fight so that she puts her, even if she loses, she puts her own name on the map. But yeah, let's have a look at hopefully another good fight for women's boxing. Women's boxing always growing. We've had some real barn burners recently, but maybe this will be another one. Let's see. So thanks for watching the video. Again, if you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Like the video, share the video. Any support, always appreciated. Thank you so much. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.